Good morning, guys. Monday morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Kind of a busy weekend for me. I went on a big long drive this weekend just to get out of town. I ended up in Plain, Washington, which is up near Leavenworth. Kind of a fun drive. My wife and I and my dog just got out of town. Okay, this week's I'll go quick this week. This week, we're starting to see more people get involved in class. I know that you guys are starting to get a little buried. I've noticed in the questions and things this week that and response. One of my questions last week was if you haven't come to a flex time or been to one of my classes, just to check in why you haven't. Many of you guys have been saying that your AP classes have been bearing you with like study and prep work, and I want you to realize that you've got to keep track of, try it as best you can to balance that out, because you are trying to earn a participation grade from all your classes, so you can't let just one or two classes dominate everything. So it's just advice, if you can just come to my class during my class period, just do the work then, you'll be fine. Just don't allow yourself to get too far behind, because we're getting close. We're already in the second week of May, and technically first week of May. We 5 or 6 more weeks to go, and so you'll need to not allow yourself to get too far behind. Miss you guys. It's been hard. This has been tough. 5 weeks, don't like this much, but I'm trying to do the best we can. I am really appreciating what everybody's doing. Last week's self was tricky. I had a lot of questions and emails about how to get started last week, and so it was I thought a good example. I started on mine, but then the week got crazy. Ended up working on some branding for the new school, and by the end of the week I was up to my elbows and helping with the new gym floor, making sure that it was dialed in exactly how we wanted it. But most of the questions are around how do I get started. So I would say this week's balance theme is really important, because we are coming into that part of our time that we're starting to get kind of into a grind a little bit. We're starting to feel like, oh my god, okay, you've got these AP tests coming up, some of you. Many of you have just started getting kind of involved, so just keep rolling. Start with one class at a time. Just come to class. If you have whatever period or day that you have my class, just be there during that time. Work on during that period. I'm available the whole time, so just give me a call or just get onto the Meet. The codes will be in the stream for you each time. So just be very aware that you have other classes also, not just AP classes. And if that gets to be too much of a problem, please let me know, because I will investigate that and try to figure out why those classes can dominate and other teachers don't get any kind of contact time with you. So it makes me a little bit nervous, because I don't want to see people just getting stuck at the end and just buried in the last week trying to get things caught up. So don't let that happen. But we did have some fun stuff done last week. Maya Bilu King, her piece, this collage piece that she did, an outline piece where she used Pixlr to create this piece. I don't know how many pictures there are, probably 40 different images that she was able to piece together to make this outline silhouette of herself, and kind of all the things that define her. It's pretty small. I'd like to see the big piece. So Maya, if you're watching this, could you send me the original, like a big PDF of it, so I could see all the images that are in there? Because that's pretty cool. And then the second one was Nina Casey experimenting with watercolor and drawings, and kind of it appears to me that they are just, I haven't read her comments on. I try to not read the comments until I do my comments, and so what I noticed that it just looks like she's just kind of experimenting and playing, which is exactly what we're looking for. I'm hoping that she only took the amount of time during class to do that, and was able to hand it in, because it is super fun. And she also has, a couple of other CTE teachers, so she's probably able to turn that in as for both classes, which is super cool. Just remember this week, the big word of the week is balance. Keeping a balance. Please try to make it to at least one of my flexes. Just check in, just drop in for a few minutes, say hi. Let me know you're doing okay. If you're in my homeroom second period class, I want you guys to make sure that you're checking in with me every week, because it's really important that I keep track of who's checking in, who's not. It will slow down and stop the annoying phone calls from administrators. So if you check in with me on my Google Classroom or send me an email how you're doing, then I can check you off and say that you've checked in. But that doesn't necessarily relieve you from participating. But if you're really struggling, you're having some problems in your family, please email me. Do not sit and wait. Just be proactive. Let me know what's going on. Let your teachers know what's going on. We're here to help. All we really care about is your health and safety. Everything else that we're doing with the online experiences to help you kind of maintain some structure in your life. They just don't spin out, because when we do go back to school, it'll be very hard to get back into the swing of things. I miss you guys. Big word, engage. You got to be engaged. You got to get involved with your other teachers. You got involved with my class. You need to pay attention to what's going on in each of your classes. Make a list. Last week I posted in the stream, you'll see a organization tip. Making a to-do list, task list for yourself in Google helps. I do it. It helps me a ton. It's the only way I can keep track of my week. So I miss you guys. Can't wait to see you in your real faces. And I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do the lockers. And if you have stuff in your locker, we'll let you know as soon as we know. I really am thankful for those folks that have been engaged. The stuff you guys are doing has been really fun. And also, I'll post the art department website so you guys can take a look and see what people did last week. We're kind of running through, we're about Tuesday, we'll probably have last week's the self-posted elements posted. You'll see the week before that. And so home was so you'll see all the work from home from those people that turn them in for the whole department. So, all right, I hope you guys have a good week. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.